Hello, I hope you're doing great. I hope you're feeling well. Thanks for coming. Every week, every Sunday, we're trying to give you updates. We're trying to give you some kind of analysis, some kind of forecast, some kind of our vision about the market. So please support us with likes. If you're not following us, please follow. It's like 2 seconds of your time, and we're gonna have like something that will help us to improve ourselves, because we really need your support. You can find all links in description under this video: our private group, our public group, our WhatsApp group, our Instagram, Telegram, TikTok, etc. You can find everything. As far as you can see, last month we've been blocked in TikTok, so it means that you can lose us. But I truly believe that you're not gonna lose us in Telegram, and especially here on the YouTube. So thanks a lot. Thank you very much. As always, if that video wouldn't get 500 likes before I stop talking about the Bitcoin, today we're definitely gonna talk about the Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin volatility. Let's take a look on the total one. And probably we're gonna discuss Bitcoin market cap. So if until I'm gonna stop talking about the Bitcoin, I'm not gonna see 500 likes, I'm gonna stop this live stream and start one more live stream as the previous week for people in the private group. So thanks for joining us. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for your support. First thing first, nothing here is financial advice. I need to tell you that. I'm talking about the market. I'm showing you the market from my perspective, and I'm telling you what I'm doing right now and what I'm gonna do in the future. So please remember about the responsibility. Remember that this is not the game. This is not some kind of GTA 5 or GTA 6. That's real money. We're talking about real money, real investments, real trading. And remember, you need to learn first thing first. The main thing that you need to learn before you're gonna open any kind of trade or you're gonna invest in any asset: risk management. Build your own strategy, build your own risk management, and let's talk about market. Like immediately let's talk about the market. So first thing first, you know that we're trying to leave some kind of Easter eggs in our video, and right now you see my face in a red circle. And if we're gonna go back on our channel, if you're gonna go back here, for example, the previous one, and let's see what circle was here. The green one, but not the greenest one from the previous week, yeah? But still, we have a huge movement from the previous live stream. And before that week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, go do your own research, especially if you are new on this channel. Don't trust anyone. Don't fucking trust anyone. I will quote my father because he always telling me, on the fence, in Ukraine, on the fence, people like drawing some kind of words. Here in the United States, people doing graffiti, people like writing something on the walls, on the fence, etc. But I'm gonna quote my father. If you see the word dick on the fence, you're not gonna put your ass on it. Or, for example, to the women's, you're not gonna suck the fence. So please remember that you need to build the trust to the person whom you're watching, whom you listening, whom you following, whom you copying, whatever. Just remember, there is mistakes. Nobody in this live knows what's gonna happen in the future. Still, we're trying to give you probabilities. We're trying to show you what fucking mathematical analysis shows, not technical, not smart money, price action, or whatever other order block you are analyzing, not head and shoulders or whatever. No, just basic mathematical analysis plus quantum technologies, which allows you to analyze huge amount of data. That's why this algorithm works with any asset. And we're trying to give you some kind of perspective every week. So right now you see the circle here is red, And the name of this video, I'm gonna buy here. For the last half year, I've been telling you, and I'm gonna repeat this probably for the last time. We were buying all 2023. We've been trying to give you the dates, and we've been so fucking accurate with that. We deserve your likes for that. We're trying to tell you when and what we buying, when and what we're selling. My last selling point was on the May 12th. May 12th. Take a look on all altcoins. All altcoins. Unfortunately, a lot of people here cannot press like button, so a lot of people do not get all the attention, all the information that we can give to you. So we leave everything for the private group, and the link for the private group you're also gonna find in description. But the sponsor of this video, El Caro. We predict market future. So I wanna say to you that sometimes my accuracy is not perfect. Sometimes my win rate is not perfect, like 82, 83%, it's not 100. And by the way, I'm always fixing profit, always fixing profit. But sometimes this profit took break-even price, took stop in the entry price, took stop in the break-even price after fixing some profit. For example, I open position. Right now I'm in a short position. I said it to my followers. I showed you yesterday, and for a couple of previous days, I opened 21 long position. Then I opened like few short position. Right now I'm in a short and in long position. I'm doing this all the time, and I'm trying to show you how I see, how I feel the market. Sometimes my position goes immediately my way, either it's long or short, but sometimes my position goes opposite way. And I'm trying to explain to people, when I'm gonna average my position, I'm gonna put X2 or X3, the same amount of money in the same position, so my average price will be better. Or I'm gonna scale my position, so I'm gonna grow my position, either it's short or long. So if I'm putting $1 and I'm telling like I'm scaling, it means that I'm putting $1 more in that position. If I'm averaging, I will always say I'm averaging X2 or X3. We're trying to show a lot of things. We're trying like give some basic strategy to the people, and as far as you can see, I'm trying to rebuild my energy, rebuild my health, my mental health, and I'm giving you promise, pinky promise. I'm giving you pinky promise that soon I'm gonna launch some short, small excursions in the trading for free, just to show you how you can prevent losses. So if my position goes, for example, 1% my way or 2% my way, and I'm using 20 leverage, I'm fixing, for example, 20% of position. For example, I put $100 in the long position, the price goes on the 1%, so it means on the 20 leverage, I'm receiving 20% profit of $100. So $20 profit. I'm not doing anything. Then when I see that the price reached 35, 40%, 50%, for example, I'm not always looking at the chart. I'm not always in front of my mobile phone, or I'm not like jerking off on the cryptocurrency exchange or other markets. So when I'm opening or I'm receiving alert from the cryptocurrency or trading view, I'm looking at the position and I'm like, okay, so right now I have 40% profit or 50% profit. It means that my strategy telling me from 30 to 40% fixed part of the position. So if I had $100 in the position, I'm fixing 20-25%. Sometimes when I'm receiving some kind of dangerous alerts, notification about the divergence, which showing me that on any time frame from 4 hours to 15 minutes, we could go opposite way with the divergence, I'm fixing half of my position. Sometimes when I'm seeing that happening, I'm fixing part of my position and putting stop either on my entry price or on the break-even price. If you're gonna go inside your cryptocurrency exchange right now and you're gonna open chart while you're trading, you're gonna go to the settings. There you're gonna find show me the break-even price. So there is entry price. the price where you open your position, and there is previous high or previous low, and most of the traders put in their stop losses for the previous high or for the previous low. So that's why the algorithm, the price action, the price movement, smart money goes taking your stop order and then goes your way. That's how it works. That's why people put in stop losses a little bit lower or higher. I'm not using stop losses until I'm gonna be in profit. So if I fix $20 or $40 or whatever, like $10 profit, it means that my position became smaller and my break-even price, not on my entry point, it's going lower or higher if I'm going like with the short position. So it means that my stop order in break-even could be posted at exactly minus amount of the position. So I'm not gonna earn money, but I'm not gonna lose money. So it means that my stop order will be in the perfect place for me. And that's why not so many orders trigger it. For example, yesterday I showed you like a lot of bunch of positions, 500%, 200%, 100%, etc, etc, etc. Most of the time, if I'm not scaling and averaging this position, until 500 or whatever other P&L amount, I'm holding like 20% of the position because I'm fixing partly every time when I'm reaching some kind of my point, my goal. Because the only thing what I'm trying to do on the market is to fix the profit. That's why a lot of people hates me for, so you fix, we are going to the moon, but you fix in December. Yes, I did. And I said that out loud. If you're gonna go, oh, unfortunately, you're not gonna find this video because the TikTok blocked. But if you're gonna go on this YouTube channel to the short tab, shorts, and you're gonna go and find video for 10th or 11, I think it's gonna be 11, 12 of May, you're gonna find how I'm laying maybe on the couch in my apartment and telling to people, hey, I fixed that. If you're gonna go in the private group, you can go visit link in the description and you will get 24 hours free of charge. You just putting your credit card or debit card and you going and receiving 24 hours without charge. If you want to unsubscribe, just go and unsubscribe. You can receive all this information and then you just queue the group. So you're gonna go there and use the search. You will find every date when I'm fixing. And I'm trying to give people some kind of like attention, some kind of information like, hey, kids, everyone here, I'm fixing. I'm good with that. It's not always the best because after that, the price could give me like really fast pump on some of assets. But most of the time when I'm fixing, 4 hours after that, 1 day after that, we drop in 10, 20%. So I feel myself blessed for fixing the profit, for spending this profit, for reinvesting this profit, for putting more money in my pockets. But sometimes we all have fear, we all have greed. So when we're receiving some kind of pump on our asset, we're forgetting our goals, we're forgetting our limit orders to sell, and we just move in this limit orders, the stop orders the same. Like the worst thing that you can do if you put the stop order, then you start moving that limit, that stop order. This is the worst thing that you can do to your strategy, to yourself, to your deposit, whatever. But we breaking our own rules. We said to ourselves, I'm quit smoking, I'm stop drinking, I'm gonna go doing fitness, I'm gonna like eat healthy food or whatever other, like I'm not gonna fuck donkey or camel, I'm stop doing that, never again. So we telling to ourselves, but then something happening and we doing this again. So that's why I put that kind of rubber band here, so I'm kicking myself when I'm trying to break my own rules. Believe me or not, I'm gonna teach myself, and for the last couple of months there was zero breaking rules in a trading. Because for the last 6 months, I broke my own risk management rules twice. And that wasn't funny. I start losing my hair. I start losing my mind. I start losing my, like, thanks God, there was no problem with my bedroom lifestyle. But still, you know how important for the man to be healthy inside, to be open-minded, to be fulfilled with the energy. So I said to myself, enough of trying to do stupid things. You're still gonna do mistakes, but please, if you did mistake, just admit it, build new plan, take a look why you did that mistake. I'm not telling you that tell to yourself, put the tattoo on your body like I'm not gonna repeat this mistake again. No, solve this mistake, and only after that do yourself some kind of promises. So my friends, once again, I'm always using the break-even price. I prefer not to fix the profit, but not to lose my money. And sometimes when I'm like waking up, or I'm going to the bed before I receiving some kind of profit, I'm waking up like, oh my God, I'm minus 200% because I'm not using the stop losses, but I'm putting 100, 400, 500, $1,000 in the position. I'm not putting even 1% of my money in the position. The maximum risk management, what I'm trying to build for myself, is I'm not gonna open any position from the first time before scaling or averaging more than on 0.5 or 1%. But most of the time I'm putting in the position 0.1%. Then I can scale it. I can put more money in that position. I will get way better entry price. So it means that I'm gonna catch this movement. But enough of this conversation. Let's talk about the chart. Let's talk about what we see here. That's the yellow line from the live stream for the private group. So that's what I was saying on the Bitcoin conference, going down here, up here, down here. And I put that zone for people. So right now, as far as you know, I'm not drawing anything if it's not on the live stream. So right now I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that. Yes, I was expecting that before that movement up, before that yellow line, that we're gonna go a little bit lower. But my friends, I'm still thinking that we could be here. First thing first, let's start from that. In my opinion, if we watching on the forecast model, yeah, let's turn everything off. The forecast showing us that we need to go down until 4th of July. The daily forecast showing me the same, like we are not at the bottom. I will explain you guys, and that's something that I'm gonna start doing either from July or from December. But I'm definitely opening short position right now. I'm in a short position on the Bitcoin, and we will probably open a few more short position on the altcoins. But my friends, the most stupidest thing what we can do right now is to open short position on the altcoins without risk management, breaking the rules of the risk management. Because with that type of market right now, with that type of dominance, of course, even that 1, 2, 3,000 movement down on the Bitcoin, 1% movement on Bitcoin will put altcoins on 3, 4, 5, 7% down. But I'm expecting that the dominance will turn around like anytime soon, immediately, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. That's why I was opening 21 long position, and only like few of them, the Ethereum and the Bitcoin, wasn't like pumping as far as I want. But XRP, some meme coins, some fucking shit coins, some altcoins, 140%, 500%, 200%, etc., etc., etc. Those longs are closed. Those longs are fixed, like not in the break-even price. Fix it. I'm still holding 7 position, which I'm holding in losses right now. Like probably all these 7 position right now, cumulative P&L non-realized losses are equal $6,000. So this is the huge amount of money for someone of you. This is the huge amount of money for me, for my family. This is like the monthly rent of my apartment, a little bit even more. I can pay my bills, I can pay internet, I can pay parking, I can pay, I don't know for what, like a few times give tips to concierge and valet parker. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. So it means like $6,000 will solve a lot of problems in your life or in my life, or it's just gonna give you some kind of fancy dinner, really good party, or some kind of like the dream camera. You always want the Leica camera or whatever, like shoes, dress, who cares? So yes, 6,000, it's not small amount of money, but I didn't put way more in the position, so I'm gonna wait. And I said to people, I'm not scaling those positions on the previous bottom. I'm gonna scale them in July, and I'm gonna buy more and more. And basically my followers from the private group, they're gonna know the additional date. The Ukrainians will understand me. You remember, like while I was doing the live stream for Ukrainians, there was the voice message I give to you, like, don't put your money on 16 plus minus 3 days, but 25th you can do investments. So I didn't listen for that voice message, and I was like, I'm gonna put $100,000 in the market today and $100,000 in the market 25th. But then I realized that there was like a lot of limit orders, and all these limit orders was triggered. So if people from the private group, a lot of limit orders from your side was triggered as well. And you knew that like basically few of position give like 10% profit, not with the leverage, not on the future, with the like spot orders, spot profit. So I fixed some profit on some assets, and some assets right now like -6, -12% in losses, because some of them was bought on the really good movements. Some of them was bought because I was doing the stupid mistake. And right now I'm going to explain you this mistake. So why I'm telling you that July is the best buying point. First thing first, this is the end of July. This is the beginning of July. Yeah, you see like the bottom here, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to buy right now. I'm not going to buy immediately. Why? I will explain you. This is the filter. That's why I want to start trading only on the on the daily time frame. So I'm gonna put every line on the daily time frame, every turnaround or every green point, just buy. The daily time frame, I'm not gonna go on the lower time frame. Yeah, I'm not gonna go on the lower time frame. Who cares about the lower time frame? I don't care. Let's say only those dates, only turnarounds. And after that, we're gonna say that we need to wait until that line will be at the bottom, and somewhere here we're gonna buy once again. So right now, take a look how the price works. Daily time frame bottom goes up. Daily time frame, if you bought here, the price goes not so big here, but from here, let's say, yeah, from here till here, like 4%. Not really good movement. Not really good movement. From here till here, the same, like 7%. Who cares? From here, my friends, take a look at this. Where is the bottom of the? Here, 21%. The bottom of the daily time frame. Of course, if you go on the lower time frame, you can find the perfect spot. That's why we're trying to give people every week on the streets or on the live stream the 4-hour time frame prediction forecast. Then again, daily time frame turnaround, giving us the huge movement up. Daily time frame turnaround. Here we go again. Once again, movement up. Daily time frame turnaround, moving up. Daily time frame turnaround, moving up. Once again. You see? So it means that the last daily time frame was here. And as far as I understand, we don't really care about that. So what I need to wait right now, while that guy will do the same turnaround point like this. You knew, like a lot of people who know what we're trying to show you, most of the time we're showing the 8 different time frames. So where is that? This is the 2 weekly time frame. Yeah, 2 weekly time frame showing us the divergence. It's already activated, but if that the same divergence will be like that, the weekly time frame divergence. Where's the weekly time frame? If that divergence will be on top of the chart, it means that that divergence will start working really bad when we're gonna break through the middle. So it means that that divergence are here, and also that divergence are here. So this is like the two confirmation. Yeah, like, ladies and gentlemen, please buckle your seats. We have a bad news for you. I'm not trying to scare you. No. I'm telling you that, guys, if I'm fixing something, it means that I need more money. It means that I want to buy back more assets for the cheaper price. It means that I don't want to wake up and see like $100,000 in non-realized losses or whatever. It means that I'm so fucking pretty sure that we're still gonna see one more pump until the end of this year, and I want to catch it like fully loaded. I want to catch it, and then I want to find the power and will inside of my body, inside of my hands, and I don't know what type of body will press the buttons to sell, but I want to do that before we're gonna go really bad. And if we're gonna go with you on the monthly time frame, this is the monthly time frame. Right now I turn on the monthly time frame. So we still had a chance that here will appear the, I will show you. I will show you how it looks. Maybe here. If we're gonna go back, okay, it doesn't help me to do that. It doesn't help me. But people from the private group, they knew that there was the bearish divergence. But as I said, we need to wait how the months will be closed. We need to wait while the monthly candle will be closed. So basically tomorrow the monthly candle will be closed, and if today or tomorrow the correction will start, we could see the bearish divergence on the monthly time frame, and our monthly time frame are at the middle of the channel. So we already been on top, and the price moves from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. So it means on all this movement, that's when the divergence appear on the previous monthly time frame, and we had 30% movement on the Bitcoin, and some of assets, especially meme coins, give us like x10, 90% losses. So it means if we're gonna see that kind of red cross here on the monthly time frame, as we see that on the 2 weeks time frame, on the weekly time frame, and in my opinion we definitely could see the same cross here, that's gonna be bad signal, really bad signal. But before I'm gonna go further and try to like express myself, try to explain you what I'm doing, why I'm seeing that, why I'm like reading the chart like that, without anything like support, all these things, I'm gonna ask you once again to press like under this video if you want to receive more information. So what do we see right now? The 4 hour trying to turn around. The 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame will do that movement. So it means that somewhere here, probably today evening or maybe tomorrow morning, depends on your time frame, we still could see some movement up. And I'm gonna tell you the same things that I said to my hey, why did I do that? I need to do that here. Yeah. The same things that I said to my followers in the private group. I have few limit orders on the Bitcoin right now for the short position. And those limit orders are, yesterday limit order was put on 108,500, but unfortunately we reach only 108,500. This is the USD chart. If you're gonna go BTC USDT OKX but future contract, you will see that's impossible. That's fucking impossible. My order will be triggered. The price wasn't there. If you're gonna go on the if you're gonna go and use the OKX exchange, you will see that the price stopped on 108,457, something like that. I think I need to prove it to you. And we're doing copy and sending it here. So here it is, the screenshot. So that's my first, that's my second order. And then like 110, 111, 112, 113, 115. Right now, I'm in a short position from 107, 500, something like that on the Bitcoin. But I still think that we could reach that limit order, that line. That line almost triggered from the previous live stream. Like almost, that yellow line. That zone is way more interesting for me than that zone. That zone, like, can I even delete it because we are already here? And that's the first thing first when I'm gonna try to catch movement down. And in my opinion, that's why I'm opening short position, because on the daily time frame we are at the top of the channel, and even if we're gonna go higher until middle of July, on the 4-hour time frame we need to go lower. So either I'm opening my short position only just because of that, only just because of the daily time frame, but even if we're gonna do that moment, I'm gonna scale and put way more here if we're gonna reach 108, 500, 109, 110, 111, 112. So I put like $1,000 order on the each level, and I hope that I'm gonna catch this movement before the end of July. So that's something if we're gonna talk about the price for the Bitcoin, because in my opinion, everyone expecting the like normal correction after the movement from 99,000. And if you're gonna go and watch the video on the new TikTok, or you're gonna watch the shorts here or reels on Instagram, by the way, thank you for following us there, almost 60,000 followers. We almost reached 50,000 followers on the TikTok, but unfortunately it was blocked. And if you can help us to unblock it, we're gonna give you 1 month free access to our algorithm. We will give you that. And or you can choose like 1 year of the private group. Just help us to solve this problem. So you can find the video when I'm talking to guys and I'm telling them 99,000. Yeah, that was, I think, the middle or beginning of May when I was telling them the until that date's like 2nd of June, then we're going down till 6th of June, plus minus 1 day, etc., etc., etc. Like I was given that zone on 99,000. I deleted that zone earlier on this live stream. So from here, we reach that zone. And right now, everyone will tell you that our correction will be from here, maybe probably till here. So if we're gonna put the same zone, that's something that everyone who has eyes on the market see that zone. So people want to open longs here. So it means that the price could be here, in my opinion, my friends, that the price could be here So in my opinion, the price of the Bitcoin could reach 105, 104, or even $103,000, something like that. In that zone, we can reach that before 2nd or 3rd of July, because people would be expecting to open long position from here. And as far as you know, people should lose their money. That's why I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave that in the public space, that I think that from 3rd till 5th, and the middle will be on the 4th of July, I will try to quote Elon Musk. In my opinion, something gonna happen. That's why the video picture showing us the Trump facing something. What's gonna be next? What news is gonna be next? And it says like red swan, not the black swan, because I'm fucking tired of all these black swans. Like they've been telling us that there's gonna be the black swan, but there's gonna be the red swan. So it means that the crypto market and probably maybe stock market will have really bad first day of period. Girls, forgive me that, but you know what I'm like, messy. So I'm expecting that the price will reach $105,000, $103,000 on the Bitcoin before 3rd of July. After that, we could break through that zone and go lower than 99,000. I'm expecting 94,000. You see this white line? So I'm expecting that the price will drop there. Either it's gonna be on the 4th of July or on the 5th of July. But what I need to see, the huge 4-hour red candles. That's the first thing. And I'm gonna do that right now. Give me a second, please. So we have that buying point, yeah? And still from here, the price going up, but my friends, I will try to explain you that that movement up wasn't really good. And that movement down either wasn't really good. So it means if you're gonna go back in time and you're gonna find in the private group the conclusion of the live stream, or you're gonna watch the previous video, you will find that I said that we're gonna trade flat here. So this white line showing us that we're gonna stock in the flat, and either we're gonna have right now something like fast impulse up, taking liquidity and going down. Either we're gonna have that movement, or from that flat we already give some kind of impulse on 108,500, and we're gonna go slightly down, like for a couple of days, something like that. We're gonna trade here. People will open way more long positions. Then on the 4th, we're gonna have movement down to took all the liquidity which are still here, and only after that we're gonna have bounce back. So to be more correct, it should look like that. So we have those dates which showing us that from here, from that turnaround, either, as I'm always telling, take a look at this turning around, going down, turning around, going up, turning around, going down. So we need to find the turning around. So you see it's starting to turn around. Who am I not to open short position? But on the 1 hour time frame, here it is. Here it is, the 1 hour time frame. The price will do like that. On the 15-minute time frame, the price will do like that. So it means that right now the price will go lower. After that, the price will go higher. We're gonna start putting the 1 hour higher, and from that point, if there's gonna be volatility, the 4 hour time frame will turn around. So that's what I'm expecting, but I'm looking only right now on the higher time frame. I'm looking on this guy and that guy, and those guys telling me, prepare your money. Like, please. So it means when the daily time frame will do that turning around or will do that turning around, I'm gonna put all my money on the market because I'm still expecting that the weekly time frame will do that movement. So I'm gonna fix my positions here. I'm still expecting that the 2 weekly time frame will do that movement, or maybe we're gonna like do that movement. So I'm gonna fix in October, November. Every video the same. Like people texting me like, hey, could you please keep talking about something that you said on the previous video? Could you please skip texting me with your stupid ideas, with your stupid questions, with your stupid fucking opinion, which I'm not asking you? So the same, people not listening. People doesn't give a fuck who did what. They want to see like, where is your Lamborghini? Where is your fucking Bugatti? If you're so convinced, I'm so fucking convinced. But I'm not so fucking stupid to put all my money on the table because this is the fucking market. It could be manipulated. Easy. Especially on the fucking meme coins, which you even don't know who's holding them. Who can put the price up or down, who's buying, who's selling, like whatever. But this is the open source. You can see every transaction in the cryptocurrency blockchain. Yes, of course. Like, show me the person who's like, okay, I have 500 screens and let's see who's moving our money. So that's why I'm telling you that I'm expecting the last bottom, the summer, and I'm gonna put all my money. If we're gonna go back on chart, we have then one more bottom on 14, and we have one more bottom on something like 20th. Yeah, 20th. Just remember 20th. So on the daily time frame, it looks like here it is. Here is our 20th. But then we have one more. And my friends, go back in time and take a look what's happened at the beginning of the August previous year. We're going to the, oh my God. Oh, so that's, it's explaining everything. So the Japan sold the bonds or whatever, like treasure, like, I don't give a fuck what the Japan did. I care only about when you're receiving on 22nd of July that kind of information. Hey, my friends, sorry for bothering you, you know, yeah. The 6th of August, the fucking Ethereum will go down. You see, like, from here, we're going down. And this screenshot was made 22nd of July, etc., like Los Angeles time zone, blah, 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 blah. And then you're receiving one more time, like, I need a little bit of attention. The Bitcoin showing us that we are going a little bit down, up, down. Do your own research. All these Telegram channels are open sourced, and you, like, that's not even fucking text. That's not the video which you could edit. That's the fucking screenshot. And if you're gonna go back in time, and you will see what's happened. Where is our 22nd of July? Here it is. You see? 22nd of July. What the fuck is happening? So, 22nd of July. Here it is. 22nd of July. You see? The price will go down, up, down. 22nd of July. down, up, wee. What? Once again. So you want to say to us that you post this screenshot without anything, like zero other words, pointing the bottom of the channel, the bottom of the, on the 5th of August. So like it's 9 days of July and then 5 more days of August. So it means like 14 days. It means like 2 weeks. It's half a month. So you want to say to us that from here till here we have like the huge movement down. So 20 seconds, you're receiving this information. We're going down, up, down. And the Ethereum, the Bitcoin did 30% movement. The Ethereum did 40%. Some fucking shit coins did like, you know, like, that's not funny. That's not funny. Let's skip this joke. I'm not gonna do that. So a lot of people received notification that Mr. Jackson, it's hard to say, but we found, yeah, we found your deposit that we're crying, like everyone here are crying. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah, but basically you can open the long position right now on every like put all your money. Yeah. No, you don't want? Okay. Okay. See you. Bye. So we're trying. And exactly the same happened 23rd of February. Exactly the same things happened in November 2024, in December 2024. Exactly the fucking same happening every month. April, May, and June. So if I see that we have 69, by the way, one of the, you know, like the, use your imagination. That's not just the 69. That's where I'm expecting the price. So if I had those dates, those zone where I'm gonna definitely buy. By the way, my girlfriend, she bought the best bottom. Like, please subscribe on her private channel. I overslept the bottom. That's how we're gonna call her channel. So she's not rushing, she's not watching the chart, she's just like waking up and like, so we are at the bottom, yeah, I'm gonna buy more. So she's just listening what I'm telling, and she's not doing any other moves. She was like, you said that I need to buy it on that date, so I'm buying on that date. She's not rushing anywhere. So I see that bottoms, and just for your consideration, the August is one more bottom. So what do I need to find? What do I need to find in July, for example? The bottom in July, then the top in August, and the bottom, let me do this like that, the bottom in July and the bottom in August, like Volkswagen. So it means that I'm gonna buy here, and if there's gonna be a profit here when you're gonna be on top, and I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna fix 20,000, 40,000, 100,000, $1 billion. How you say that? The Mega Ball lottery. Try your luck. It's fucking insane what people doing for money. I'm gonna buy this shit for $3. Yes, because this guy in the 7-Eleven, he won this lottery. I'm gonna be the next one. So I'm gonna take my chance to fix the lottery ticket here, and then to buy another lottery ticket here. That's my gambling. That's something that I'm like, yeah, I'm good with that. I'm gonna do that. So if I'm gonna see the bottom in July and that kind of bottom in August, I'm definitely gonna buy, and especially if I'm gonna receive some kind of divergence. Once again, the divergence is my king. I'm fucking praying to receive the notification. Is there any notification for the previous hour? No, zero notification. But what I'm trying to find, the best entry price, the best entry date, the best asset. But I'm not gonna gamble on that. I'm not gonna say like I don't know if you saw this reels or not. The guy put $150,000 that the Jerome Powell will start the meeting from. Good evening, everybody. And he won. Like, I want to be that guy. I want to party with this guy. Like, ooh, I'm good. People doing crazy shit. I'm not doing gambling. A few days ago, the guy texted me like, hey, you're expecting price of the Bitcoin 114, 113. Let's bet on that. If the price will reach 113, I'm paying for the algorithm double price. If the price wouldn't reach 113, you're giving me algorithm for 3 months for free. I was like, why should I bet on something? I just can't say to you that you're gonna pay double price for the next month. That's it. My body, my choice, you know? So just realize that I'm not trying to gamble. I'm good putting brick to the brick and building the huge house. I'm not trying to build the fucking camp tent. The first wind, the first beer, or whatever whom will destroy it. So the bottom, I will look the bottom here, and I will look one more bottom in August. So it means that we still have a really huge opportunity. Let's see the agenda of the summer, because right now the Trump, like, we have a small secret for you. We're not gonna tell you what we're discussing with the China. You will find out soon. So they telling us that they are fighting with the Trump. They telling us like, I'm taking 2 weeks break before I'm gonna launch the rockets, on the Iran. And then all this conspiracy theory that the Iran moves the nuclear weapon from those bases, and then the Iran attacks United States military base. You fucking kidding me? Where is the George Bush Jr.? Where is, like, so there was nothing, like, it's really interesting when you're trying to dig in the news. They telling us that we have a buyer. So just try to realize how stupid is that news. We have a buyer for TikTok. Like, who cares about that? It's like, for me, it's like, we have a buyer on your ass, Andrew. I'm not selling my ass. Nobody's selling the fucking TikTok. Like, it's happening for the half a year, and this is one of like the main thing which triggering the price of the market. We have a buyer. Oh, nice. So you have someone who is rich enough to do offer for us, but we are not selling. And we cannot tell you this because we're gonna tell you later. We have a deal with the China. We're gonna open the market for them. I'm good with that. Leave it. Just talk about this bullshit. Leave it for the people who's like, what? You know, my father said on those people, you fucking yesterday? You from yesterday? Like, if you like slow, leave it for them. I'm good enough with all this bullshit. I'm good enough with all these things that they are trying to like feed me or you or any other person in the news. So we still could have something really bad in August. And take a look here, the end of September. So if I were you, I will just turn this video off and I'm like, hey, so what should I do right now? I'm gonna buy at the beginning of July, 1st of July, at the end of July. I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna buy when this filter will be at the bottom. I know when it's gonna be. Why? Because I have the fucking notification there. I'm definitely gonna sell when the filter will be on top. When the filter will be on top, and I'm gonna buy back when the filter will be on the bottom. So right now, I'm in a short position, and I'm expecting impulse up, then correction. In my opinion, everyone expecting 104. I'm expecting 94 or even lower. There is still my favorite picture. We don't need that. Let's turn it off. There is still my favorite picture when we said that the price will be here. So when the price was here, you can find, just go back in time, December and January. Just watch the live stream from December and January, and you will see how we put that mark here, and we said that the price will be here. And everyone was laughing at me like, we're going to the moon, Trump is in the building from 20th of January, like, you fucking crazy, you stupid Ukrainian boy. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not showing you the chart. I'm not showing you the chart, sorry for that. I'm really stupid. So we've been calling that, and that's why I was selling here, because the altcoins was fucking dying all these moments. And then we said like, hey guys, here, April, May, June, August, the price will be here. And that's my opinion, the end of the Bitcoin. So until the end of June, July, we could be here. We could be here. If we definitely gonna put the same drawings on the altcoins, we are already here. So the moment, if you're gonna open that on the altcoins from the previous all-time high, 50%, come on, it's like weekly downtrend for any altcoins. And you're gonna tell me like, so what? Like, I've been holding my assets for 6 years. I've been watching this market for the last 2 bull runs. You wanna tell me when you're gonna sell? Just tell me that. I know that a lot of people holding. I'm the most holder in the world. Like, I can hold anything. We can hold a lot of things. But when you gonna sell? Like, people telling like, I'm gonna sell there, I'm gonna sell there, I'm gonna sell there. And I prefer to sell before I'm gonna reach my take profit, because I'm gonna buy way more. So it means that I'm gonna hold way more asset, and I'm not gonna see losses, profit, losses, profit. I wanna fix profit and avoid losses. So if I'm in losses, I'm gonna buy more, and then I'm gonna definitely fix the profit. So yes, that's my opinion. That's my opinion, that we could see price back again here, but unfortunately the price could go even lower because everyone was expecting here. We've been trying to call 72,69,000 and we dropped to 74, or even, yeah, 74,000. We're trying our best, but we are not perfect in that thing. So yes, 69, something that I'm expecting. But I'm not going to tell you that it's going to happen until the end of July. No, the probability of 69 is too low. It's too low. The probability of 75, 85,000, it's too low. So that's why I'm trying like to say like, hey, we're going to be there. But later, we're going to be there. You will have opportunity. My opportunity, my decision, my action will be taken 4th of July plus minus 1 day and 25th of July plus minus 1 day. Then after that, I'm gonna think, what should I do with the August and September? I'm just buying. If I'm selling, I'm telling I'm selling. If I'm buying, I'm telling I'm buying. So what the fuck is that? So right now, you knew everything that I'm expecting from the Bitcoin for the next week, for the next 3-4 days. And if the price will be on 102 or again 99,000, which are like small movement for the Bitcoin price, then we're definitely gonna kiss 94. From 94, we will see where the trading filter on the 4-hour and the daily time frame, because on the weekly time frame, my friends, on the weekly time frame, it doesn't look really good, but we still need to have the last pump, so it means the price from here till here are still going up. So it means that the bottom should look like that. we need to cross the upper part of the channel. That's when we're gonna receive definitely turnaround confirmation. The previous one, take a look at this, from here till here. So this is the movement. The previous one, from here till here, this is the movement. And you receive all these calls. You receive all these calls. So it means that I'm expecting that the price on the weekly time frame will go higher. From August, we're gonna either go to the really long flat, which gonna give us opportunity to receive and fix the profit on the altcoins, or from the 2 weekly time frame, we're gonna go in the really long bad journey with the Bitcoin and basically all crypto market. We've been discussing, and if you're gonna go on the TikTok, you will find the video about Solana and Ethereum. I think I'm gonna post Ethereum prediction from the previous week today, maybe like right after this live stream. So you're gonna find why and when I'm gonna buy Ethereum and Solana. You already has those limit orders, and I'm not gonna check the like count right now. From here, we're gonna go and discuss volatility, because first thing first, on the 2 weekly time frame, we has this, which shows us that, ladies and gentlemen, I need 10 seconds of your attention. The volatility means that the price will fucking badly go up or down. So it means that until August, September, October, November, we could see new all-time high. Really, the previous one was predicted really good. The previous 112. And the previous short was taken really good. Right now, the volatility shows us that we will go up, and here is really huge volatility. Here, if you're gonna go and you see what's happened from the end of June, you will see that the volatility was on top. So all this movement from July till January, the price go up, and then the price go the same way down. On the weekly time frame, we have, first thing first, the divergence, which already start working, but the price should do that movement. Not the price, the Соня, як буде показники? Показники, translate this word, just use your fucking brain, like translate from Ukrainian, показники, it's easy, like I'm translating on English, so why you couldn't translate, or easier way from Russia, показатели. I'm joking, like we don't have price, it's like percent, the something, not the price. If it was something that was showed in price, so the price should do like that, so our trading filter should go higher. And the daily time frame showing us, the daily time frame, my friends, showing us that the volatility will go up until July, August. So it means that please be aware from the middle of July, the volatility on Bitcoin showing us that the volatility will go up until middle of July and then until beginning of August. So please be aware and try to realize that, okay, this guy said that, so I will probably open my position against him, but I'm gonna put less money, because if he's gonna be right again, I'm gonna lose everything. So I need to have opportunity to live through that moment. So be aware of those dates. 2 weeks from the middle of July till the beginning of August, the volatility will be huge. The volatility will be huge. So just put yourself notification that if we're gonna go back on the 4-hour time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, and here it is. Here it is. That movement will be huge, huge manipulation, news, like bad news, good news, bad news, good news, like what are you gonna say? It's interesting. We will see. We definitely will see. That was my expectation. It's still here. I'm not gonna do anything. If we ever gonna reach 73%, oh my god, oh my god. Then we're gonna take a look on the Bitcoin dominance, because that's the only thing that's are interesting for me, and that's why I'm like fucking buying all the time. And yes, like I fixed $100,000, then I woke up in the $60,000 non-realized losses. On the next day it was $20,000 non-realized losses. Right now it's something like 25,000 non-realized losses on the spot. On the spot, my friends. So I'm good. I prefer to wait in the small non-realized losses and buy more, because I'm still holding like something like 220,000 USDT free to put it in the market. And in my opinion, I'm gonna do that beginning and the end of July. I will knew that give me a second, please. Small pause. I'm here. Sorry for that. I need to send one message. My Ukrainians, they knew what I did. My Ukrainians, they knew. So if we're talking about the dominance, let's start from the 2-weekly time frame. The dominance on the 2-weekly time frame showing us that we're definitely gonna go really low until 27 and 28. So first thing first, the huge global alt season will be at here and here. If we gonna survive, we gonna see alt season plus BTC bottom. I hope I here and here. If not everyone, definitely not everyone. For example, my grandfathers, my grandmothers, they will never see any alt season anymore, unfortunately. That's fucking not funny. This is the 2-weekly time frame. The weekly time frame showing us that, attention ladies and gentlemen, we still have a chance to fix the same profit, the same fucking huge profit as we fixed in March 2024 and in December 2024. I need the cheerleaders who will be doing something like that shit here. And yeah, and by the way, take a look at this. You see? You see the red light here? You see? Where is that? The red light here. You see? You see? There is the red light. Think about it. This is the hidden information. So here we have a chance to fix huge profit on the altcoins. Like, relax, there is not gonna be X20, X50. Some of assets which you are not holding, you're gonna read in the news. This 2-year-old boy fixed $200 million by investing $1 only in this fucking shit coin. And you're gonna, when I grow up, I want to be this trader. Yes, 2-year-old trader. When I'm gonna be, yes, I want to be like him. So there's gonna be a lot of assets which gonna put you in the state of FOMO, which gonna put you in the state of, you know, like this, Соня, як ці, блядь, морські котики? Sea whales? So you're gonna feel yourself that way, and I'm good with that because I'm gonna feel myself the same way, but less. We all human, we all doing that kind of shit. So we have a huge opportunity to see the alt season here, and then one more time. And in my opinion, here, I'm gonna put this at ETH and Solana will perform. Here, July. When to buy Ethereum and Solana? Go watch the videos. If I'm gonna go on the YouTube and I will see that we have 500 likes, we're gonna go through altcoins. If not, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So here's the alt season. Alt season, same as March and November 2024, even December. And how can I do that? How to do this smaller? I cannot do this smaller. Okay, let it be here. So it means that here, from September till November, we're gonna fix really good profit. I'm gonna fix profit. I don't know what you're gonna do. Maybe you're gonna go to school. I don't know, like, who cares? So what do we see here? Even if we have this divergence, I do not believe that the dominance will do that movement. I do not believe in that. It's possible. It's really possible, my friends. I want to explain you one thing. If we're gonna see the dominance something on 70%, which is really possible. So if that yellow line will do and will break through the middle, so we're gonna have the impulse, really huge impulse. It means that that divergence will affect the movement of the dominance, but still from the top to the bottom. So I truly believe that we are on that movement. And when it's gonna be the bottom, I don't know. I cannot say that right now. So that's why I'm putting those lines here from the end of September till the beginning of November. Because if I'm gonna go on the daily time frame, it's showing us, you see the bottom, the top, so the dominance going up. So it shows me that our beloved alt season wouldn't start here, but definitely we will have the pump on the altcoins. So you're gonna receive, like, I opened 21 long position. I opened, and by the way, the end of July is the same, so it means that the price will go down of the Bitcoin. Remember that. So either it's gonna be one of those dates. Let me do that. November, October, September, August. So it means, where is our guy? It means that you can do the fucking screenshot with the dates or I'm gonna do this for you. So as far as we can see, the bottom of the Bitcoin dominance on the daily time frame and the weekly time frame showing us that our beloved and dreamed alt season will be from the end of August. So the bottom of the dominance, Bitcoin dominance, will be the end of August, the end of September, the second part of this October, and the end of November. In my opinion, on all these 4 dates, 4 months, we're gonna see the really fucking perfect altcoin movement up. So it means that they are putting money not from selling Bitcoin in altcoins. They are buying altcoins right now for the price of the Bitcoin, and they holding price of the Bitcoin in that range, $99,000, $109,000. They need to buy as much altcoins for the Bitcoins, and only after that they're gonna sell Bitcoin and start putting USDT in the altcoins, and only after that the price of the crypto fucking bullshit assets will go up again. That's when the liquidity will go to the altcoins. The end of August, end of September, second part 20 of October, or the end of November. That's one more thing for your consideration. Just think about that. That's what the chart shows to us, and in my opinion, that's why I've been trying to tell you that I'm gonna put all my money, way more money. Like I already put a lot of money in the market, and I'm gonna put way more money in the market until the end of July, because anytime we could see the huge movement on the Bitcoin dominance. I'm not expecting that Bitcoin dominance will go lower to 50%, but if we're gonna see 51, 53, that's fucking Cinco de Mayo. You know this song? Something like that. You're gonna see me on the Mykonos. You're gonna see me with my friend on the Monte Carlo, or in Dubai, or in Miami, without prostitutes, because I love my girlfriend. She's not here, but I still love her. But you're definitely gonna find me with someone who gonna tell me like, hey dude, I made a lot of money with your information, so thank you, or whatever. So that's why I'm putting my money. That's why I'm putting my money in the market, because I'm expecting the huge movement down on the Bitcoin dominance. And here 60, then 50%. That's fucking insane party. Insane party. We're going further. Bitcoin market cap. So my friends, please, this is the previous lines, which was here. Like, who cares? We're gonna put new lines. We're gonna put new lines. And for example, yeah, who cares about that? Not me. We have, what do we have here? So there is opportunity that this guy will do that movement. Yes, yes, of course. Thank you, Mr. Andrew, for letting me know that yes. So it means that the market cap of the BTC to dollar. Oh, you don't see the chart. I'm smart. I'm not stupid. So yes, thank you. Here it is. I will go and undo, so you will see how it was before. That was some lines which was posted here way before, like few months ago. So let's delete that one. Let's delete. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that bottom. All we need right now is to put that line here, the same line here, and just skip that line. Oh, no, not skip. It was here. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, when this yellow line will be here, It means that the Bitcoin market capitalization will be the lowest one before we're gonna reach new all-time high, probably 3.5, maybe even like $3.2 trillion. That's my prediction. From, what the fuck is that? From here to, let's say here. So this is my prediction without any calculation, zero calculation. That's just prediction. In my opinion, here in November, the Bitcoin capitalization will be here, then here. Let it be like that. We don't need any other time frame. We don't need. But before we're gonna do some kind of conclusion, what do we have on the chart right now? So on the 4-hour time frame, we have that bottom and that bottom. So my friends, to skip all the jokes, if it shows me the 3rd or 4th of July will be the bottom of the Bitcoin market cap, from there we're gonna go up, down again, like here, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we have those movements. So it means that we need to catch them. So it means that every fucking date of selling showing me, Mr. Andrew, think about fixing or opening short positions. I'm talking only to myself. When to buy back, here at the bottom. So another chart, but the same opinion. So we could reach that, or we could stop somewhere here. I cannot say to you like, because I need to like calculate with the price range. So what's gonna be like? Let it be like that. It's way better than to buy right now today. So the main thing from this live stream, I'm not buying today. I was buying when I was telling that I'm buying. You understand that? Like, why should I buy today? I'm gonna wait until the 1st week of July. I'm gonna wait until the trading filter will be at the bottom, not on top. Bitcoin futures, futures, CME. So we close that gap. We have that gap on 92, and probably we have like 96. So I'm gonna do something like that. And that's, my friends, which doesn't look really good for me. Only for me, my friends, only for me. Because this is the different chart, different price, different analysis, different opportunities, etc., etc., etc. So what does it shows to me? That on the weekly time frame, we will have one more bottom. That here we have the divergence. We are on the bottom. We are turning around. We want to turn around, but the 4-hour time frame showing me that our bottom will be like, that's gonna be the triple bottom on the Bitcoin futures CME. So Bitcoin futures CME showing me that, hey, we still have where to go down, but also the future CME showing me that probably we're gonna have this impulse, which I'm expecting on the Bitcoin, maybe 108, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14,000. But then 1st week of July, and then once again 8th of July. And the last one, 20th of July. So the future CME showing me that we definitely could reach 96, 97,000, something like that, if the news will be bad enough. If not, we're gonna stop on 105, 104, 99,000. But I'm still gonna say that we have that moment. So I'm gonna stick to the plan. I'm not gonna buy anything until the first week of July. You know why I'm expecting the impulse and why my limit orders are still there? Because of this divergence. So it means that probably somewhere from here, 30, 31st, oh, there is no 31st in this month. So 30 of June, the movement will start. And the bottom are still will be force plus minus 1 day. That's why I'm trying. I'm just fucking trying. I'm not the best, but I'm better than a lot of other influencers. Because I'm not talking bullshit like, oh, you have the best opportunity in your life. When everything is falling, tell me when that's gonna fall. Not tell me, like, most of the TikTok or YouTube influencer, they just talking like, I'm buying more. When red, I'm buying. When green, I'm selling. But basically, none of them been selling in 21, in 24. They just like going up to the moon. Yes, 250,000 tomorrow. To the moon, only way up. And we're trying to give you like, hey, there is like, you know, the best way, the best time, the best price. Thank you, Andrew. I'm gonna press like button for you because we are at the end of discussion, because we have only one thing to discuss. It's the total. But before I'm gonna go to the total, I'm gonna go to the USDT dominance, so you will see like, oh, this is the one more confirmation that we will probably see movement down. That's why what? So you didn't sow. I forgot when I turned it on. Okay, the shape of these things are red. That's why I need assistant, you know. I will come back a little bit here. So the BTC market cap, I'm expecting that we're gonna go lower. The dates are still the same, but on the 4-hour time frame, take a look at this. Here, 14 and 20th. So the same, almost the same things. This one wanna go down, and that one definitely going down. The same with the Bitcoin CME futures. That's how it looks on the daily time frame. It looks not really good because this one is turning around as well. But on the 4-hour time frame, we have this three bottoms, like 3rd, 8, 20, and then August. We have few gaps here, so my opinion is going to be something like impulse from tomorrow. We need to give people good news, and in my opinion, from 30 we're going to go down. So we could have impulse if we're going to break through the middle of the channel, but from 30 I'm expecting movement down. Then, as I said to you, not the big movement down, flat. We're receiving and reaching 105, 104, 103, 102,000. From here, we're giving small movement up, and then we're dropping on the bad news. So I'm expecting the bad news from 3rd till, like, as I'm always saying, like first week. Just let us catch this moment. The almost last thing, the USDT dominance Guys, what does it mean? I will explain to you. If there is more USDT on the market, it means that people are selling assets. If people are selling assets in the state of technical analysis, it means like the price going lower. Yes, people are selling, the price going lower. People buying, the price going higher. Let it be like that. But if there is more USDT on the market, it means that someone sold something. So it shows us the bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. So it means when we're gonna break through the middle of the channel, the USDT dominance will do something like that. Then we're gonna go down. So please think about that. From today, but in my opinion, from tomorrow. But I'm in short position and I'm gonna scale my position every fucking $1,000 of movement of the Bitcoin. The huge movement will be here. Still again, like third, fourth, fifth. But today on the Rodeo Drive, I will tell people 4th of July. 4th, you know, like Air Force One. The last time I was telling 4th, people was laughing at me because probably my pronunciation is not perfect. 4th of July, 4th of July, right? Yes, maybe. Last time people were laughing because I was telling like 4th of November. So the last time was people was laughing about the 4th. That was November. And take a look what the price did on the 4th. I'm good. So again and again, 4th plus minus 1 day, not the best time for crypto market. And the last, my friend, the total. What do we have here? Divergence. Who am I not to trust to this divergence? And then if it's gonna be here for the next 27 minutes, right after, I will fucking zoom here. Right after this yellow line will do that movement and gonna reach the middle of the channel, this divergence will start working and we're gonna have this impulse down. So what does it mean for us, my friends? We have a huge opportunity to see the really good correction on the market, my friends. So it means we're gonna have one more option and opportunity to buy more assets for the cheaper price. Because why? Because the fucking dominance of the Bitcoin, it's too high. So it means that if Bitcoin doing 1% movement down, the altcoins could give us 20, 30, 5, 10, whatever. So just for your consideration, 4th of July. Let me say that out loud, my friends. We are here to not only see non-realized profit, not only making screenshots of your P&Ls for fixing profit and not fixing losses. Non-losses club. The next t-shirt will be like anti-social social club, something like that. You remember this? Like everyone was wearing these t-shirts and hoodies. Like I'm gonna do anti-losses trading club, something like that. I will think about naming. I will think about that. The main thing is to prevent losses, not to fix losses. But who am I just to do screenshots? I prefer to fix profit and to buy for myself some kind of food supplements like omega, B6, magni, zinc, whatever other. Like I'm drinking Cooper. Somebody said to me, like the doctor said, like you need to drink Cooper because you don't have much Cooper in your body. That's why your back cannot heal so long time. So I need to have money for the medicine because here in the United States it's not cheap. I need to have money for anything. So that's why I'm gonna buy a lot of, and I'm gonna tell to the private group, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I hope I'm gonna say to the private group, either I'm gonna put all my money on force on 10-14 of July, or it's gonna be the end of July. Oh, give me a second, please. Give me a second, my friends. Why it's stuck? We don't need it. So we have 14 of July. Let me do one thing. Edit force 14 25th. So remember that force 14 25th. Force 14 25th. I'm gonna put all my money there. Either it's gonna be equal like this, or I'm gonna like we discuss everything. Let's take a look how many like I deserve. How you do that? Guys, like, I'm the man of the word. You betrayed me, people. I'm gonna put one more like here. So, okay, we're gonna go further. Yeah. Insane. Insane. What do you doing with me, my friends? Okay. So the next thing to discuss is the total 2. What the fuck? I didn't expect that. Really. I think I sit really good because I wearing the brace on my back right now, and I fix myself in the chair, so that's why I doesn't feel pain right now. Total 2, my friends. One more time, we have the bearish divergence. First thing first, if you don't understand what's happening here, go back in time and watch every fucking video. If you're willing to go with us further in the trading, in the investments, if you want to build the trust in us, in our system, then just spend time. My girlfriend says to me, like, we've been watching a lot of movies, a lot of TV series, because I'm fucking insane on all this. Like, I had the production, video production and photo production back in Ukraine. I love this shit, so that's why I'm doing this. I can show you a lot of things which I'm filming, but who cares? So my girlfriend says, like, we've been watching a lot of things which you asked me to watch. We're going in the cinema 3 times a week, and she said, the next week we're gonna spend watching some stupid Love Island USA TV shows, and I'm like, my brain are hurting. But sometimes you need to consume that kind of information. You need to relax your brain. So if you are watching that kind of content all the time, just go and watch some kind of really helpful content. Just watch our live streams. We've been doing this every week. Back in time, before I moved in that apartment, we've been doing it when I want to do this, but right now we're doing this every week. So if you have a trust and you understand what the bearish red cross, by the way, 20 minutes, my friend, 20 minutes, and we're gonna discuss if there's gonna be there. Let me do that. Like, let me do this here. Where is the cross? I need the cross. Big enough. Okay. If we're gonna see this guy here in the next 20 minutes, that's gonna be really good sign for the short. So the 4-hour time frame showing us that we need to go lower, probably from the 30 of June. The impulse will start from the middle of the channel right until 5th, 4th, whatever. The 3rd showing us the same. We have, guys, let me go through different time frames. No divergence, no divergence, no divergence. 6 hour, the same divergence, but we need to wait 4 hour more until it's gonna be fixed. And it shows us, like, guys, the July, like fucking July. Take a look at this. That's not funny. 4 hour, and who cares about, let me see here. Nothing. Yeah, we could have impulse up, but still the same everything looks the same. Basically the same here, total 2, the same divergence, and the total 3, divergence, divergence, weekly, daily, almost the same, my friends, almost the same. So yeah, it looks like the same. Let me say like sell. I'm gonna open short position right now, and I'm gonna hold this short position till and that's one here. You see that daily time frame. Yeah, this is the bottom on the daily time frame. Guys, like in my opinion, we still have a chance to see the total 3 is like everything excluding top 10 assets. So it means there is no stable coins, there is no fucking Ethereum, Ripple, hype. What else? Just go on the coin market cap. By the way, some guy texted me like, hey, could you give me some kind of notes about you? Like a lot of people writing the blogs about us. So it means that there is no BNB, Solana, USDC, Tron, USDT, Dogecoin, and Cardano. And oh, the hype, it was in top 10, I think, a few days ago. But who cares? So it means, you see, the notification here. Under non-financial advice picture. So yes, on the daily time frame, I think that the altcoins could feel themselves really bad at the end of July. But I'm gonna tell, I will think if that video will get 1,000 likes before I'm gonna receive the message from the person who gonna confirm either I need to invest 4th of July, 14th of July, or 25th of July. If this video gonna get 1,000 like, and I know that probably somebody gonna like put the fake likes on that, but still, that's the real life. People want to get information. Again and again, my friends, my assets will be bought here. My assets will be bought here. That's the law. I'm definitely not gonna rush with that buying dates, but on the first week of July here, why not? Others showing us the same pictures. So from 30 of June, my opinion, the market will go down, but still we can have the movement up to show people that here we go again. We're going to the moon and we take in liquidity. I just said that I fixed my back really good on the chair and I start to feel pain. Let's go a little bit faster. So the Ethereum could go higher but in my opinion it will do something like that. So it means that we're probably gonna take this liquidity, and yeah, we still could see Ethereum $2,832, but from the 3rd till the same 4th, 6th, 5th, let's say 4th. Can I put this line here? It will be fair enough to show you what the system shows. So that's what we see here. This is, I'm still expecting the price lower than $2,000. The daily time frame and the weekly, the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame showing us the end of July. So it means that when I'm gonna buy Ethereum, when the daily time frame will be at the bottom. That's my plan. Either it's gonna be lower than this price, lower than 2,000, or I'm gonna skip the Ethereum. The XRP, the same. The bottom looks really good here. And by the way, I'm not gonna show you the information that you can find in our Instagram or TikTok. Just go there, and there you're gonna find the information about when I gonna invest in Ethereum and Solana. We're not gonna go further than daily or 4-hour time frame. So the 4-hour time frame probably will show us the same. Yeah, like we're gonna have two bottoms. We're gonna have two bottoms, but I'm gonna delete that line. We have the divergence, which gonna start working when we're gonna reach that line. So it means maybe I could open short position on the XRP right now. XRP. Why not? I'm gonna open short position like by market. Okay. I want to tell you one story, by the way. But maybe if I'm not gonna forget this, I'm gonna tell you this story at the end of the live stream. So I'm gonna wait for the XRP, the same, 4th, 5th of July. Solana, that's the previous mark from the previous discussion, probably for the private group. So we have this moment, and then like, who cares about that? We have this drawings, these lines, like that's my expectation. Like we're going down, then we're bouncing back, trading in the flat with the small correction. Like I will say that it's something like that. Then we need to have the really good movement down to took that liquidity. That's my opinion, my friends. That's my opinion. It's still here. So I need to see that we are taking those liquidities. So in my opinion, we could see that movement down and then movement up. So it's still here, and 4th, 5th, the same, and then like that, and like that. I'm still expecting price lower than $100. Lower than $100, I'm definitely gonna buy it again. The previous call was 97.95. I'm proud of myself. The tone, I love tone. Here is the zone which was given to the people on the live stream the previous week. We reached that zone. We really did really great. So here, either you buy in here or you buy in here. So definitely you should buy on the bottom. So those of you who's using the system, I hope you're in a good profit. You know what I'm doing with my assets. You all knew that. So we deleting that. We're deleting that zone. Who cares? That zone, we don't need that zone anymore. We don't need to show people like on the next live stream. No, that's enough. We're deleting that. My expectation that we're gonna go higher, but still, once again, my friends, who am I not to open short position on the Tone coin? So I'm opening short position by market. I don't care about that. So Tone coin, let's say something like that. Okay, sell short. Okay. Give me a second, please. So I have Tone, XRP, and Solana in short on my mobile phone, and the Tone showing us like we going down either from today or from tomorrow. I'm good with that. I'm good with scaling my position. Please put everything higher. So that's what I was selling on the May, and that's what I was buying a few days. Then I was selling here again, and right now I'm gonna wait so we can delete those lines. We don't need them. We don't need that line. My limit order right now, I think I need to check this. Either it's on 2.5 or 2.7. So I'm gonna leave that zone here. Can I open short position right now? Oh, please don't do this. Of course I can, but why should I if probably DOT will do some movement up again? And I'm gonna buy more DOT either here, but I'm expecting that the price will do something like that, and then we're gonna go up. So I'm gonna buy here the first week, 4th, 5th of July. But limits are here. Atom, the same. Let's delete everything that was given on the previous live stream. By the way, you can go and find the link on the previous live stream in the private group, but who needs the previous one if you already missed some kind of movements, the limit orders, etc., etc., etc. So we have a little bit small update here, and we have that line here. We don't need that line. So we have, and I'm not gonna go on the daily time frame on those assets. No, it's too many, too much information. So it means that from tomorrow I can open way more altcoins in a short position. But then you're gonna ask me, so why you open the XRP, Solana, and Ton? Because they have the divergence, and I'm good with that. The same here, it was the buy point, and I'm so fucking proud of buying on $39 and selling here. Yes, I didn't catch that moment up, but those of you who catch this moment, like, I'm so fucking proud of you. I'm so fucking proud of you. And take a look at this. I was buying here, but then I sold here, and I said that in the private group. I said that because yeah, I don't know why. It's like inside of me something was bubbling, and I was like, oh, my stomach, I need to do something. So right now I'm gonna wait until the price will go lower, my friends, lower. I want to see price somewhere here, $41, $35. And when I'm gonna buy here, my friends, 4th of July, definitely gonna buy here, definitely gonna buy here. I'm expecting the movement down. Yes, we could took this liquidity and then movement down, but I'm expecting only movement down. So that's why, like, that's something that could happen until tomorrow. Either we're gonna, once again, I'm not giving two options. I'm telling you that I'm opening short position or I'm fixing, but I'm telling you that, yeah, probably tomorrow I'm gonna have one more better price for entry short position, but I'm definitely gonna scale my position, or I'm just gonna hold my position like for the market. I'm not opening short position on the compound right now. ICP, I'm telling you about the assets which are interesting for me. So the same, buy here. If the dominance will go down, I'm not putting a lot of money in the short position. I'm just telling you that I'm gonna buy more on those dates. That's what's interesting for me. That's what's interesting. The 4th and the 25th of July. But I'm definitely gonna try to catch this moment. I'm definitely gonna try to catch this moment on every asset from 4th till something like 10 of July. Definitely gonna try to catch that. ZK, the same things, still interesting for me. That was my expectation. Guys, I'm not drawing anything, like zero. Like, why should I? I'm fucking going crazy by reading your messages, and you trying like to say to me like I should come back to the chart and draw something like, here I sold, here I bought, here I sold. But then I did the live stream on the previous Sunday, and once again, that's opinion. And let's delete that one. Let's delete that one. We don't need that anymore. Right now, the next buying point for me will be here. So it means that from here, or from 30, let's say 30, I'm expecting the price going down. And guys, with that dominance, that could be really, really, really interesting. So I will refresh your memory. I'm still holding 7 positions which are in losses. Let's say what's non-realized losses in those positions. Let's go back in time. Non-realized losses is $6,400. Non-realized losses. I'm good with that. I'm gonna hold them. And I'm gonna open way more new positions here. I opened 3 short positions right now, and 4th it's the Bitcoin. And I'm gonna close them here. Because even if nothing gonna change, it means that we're gonna be in that kind of moment. If there is not gonna be impulse right now, because we saw that the Bitcoin volatility showing us that the biggest volatility will start from the middle of July till the beginning of August. So it means, where is the middle? Somewhere here. Here is the volatility. Here where I should expect the huge movement, because if there is gonna be that kind of movement and people like, I was expecting, I'm sorry, Mr. Andrew, can I say something to you? Cover your ears. Remember, you don't know what to expect from me in other minutes. We can stuck in the flat. Definitely could stuck in the flat. But I'm doing some kind of moves. I'm doing some kind of trades, and I'm expecting that here I'm gonna buy. I don't care about the short position. I'm not gonna put a lot of money in the short position. I care about when I'm gonna buy, because I sold Compound, I sold ZK, I sold Ton. I don't remember about the ICP, but I definitely sold XAH. We fixed like 10% movement on the spot, and I'm good with that. It was like 3, 4, 5, $1 million profit. Like, who cares? Like, I think I talked to some young guys previous week, and they was like laughing because everyone expecting like the huge whale open $100 million short. Like, I'm good with that, guys. I want to fix way more profit, but I don't want to be in the news that I'm fixing all my, like, I'm fixing liquidation. The same. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of all these fixations. I'm proud of all this buying. Guys, 28, then 9, and then once again in April, May. I'm so fucking proud of myself. I'm good with that. I know that we are all expecting that the price will be here, and we're gonna fix like X20, X50. I'm good to fixing 10%. I'm good to fix 5%, 4%, 2%. I'm good with that. I'm not good with the huge losses. Optimism looks really bad. You know why? Because almost the same things gonna happen with the Ethereum. So even if this guy showing us right now that we are performing, that's how it was in the previous week. That's the small update. When that will turn around and will reach the middle of the channel, so in my opinion, we could do either like that or like that. So I will try to open short position on the optimism tomorrow. Why? Because we have that divergence. Really interesting situation with this guy. Give me a second, please. I need to check something. Oh, Arbitrum optimism, feeling better. Thank you very much. You know how they said, I will show you, I will do the screenshot, copy, paste. Small, but mine. Yeah, I will definitely gonna try to open short position on the optimism, and probably if we're gonna talk about the limit orders, that should be something like from 60. Show me the 1 hour time frame. Maybe even like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put 2 limit orders right now. Why not? So the optimism limit order 58.6. That's gonna be the first, And exactly the same amount will be put it on 61.5. I think that with the help of this shit, you're gonna understand a little bit more how I'm using my trading system, because when this guy will turn around, either it's gonna happen through the next 24 hours. When this guy will turn around, the 4-hour will go down again, and when we're gonna reach the middle of the channel, and it's definitely gonna happen way sooner than you expect, because you see the channel trying to squeeze, trying to move towards the yellow line. So it means that anytime soon this movement will be finished. GLMR. You see, you're putting on the top of the forecast, but then the yellow line showing you the turnaround. So just use the forecast or be more accurate on the trading filter, or you can find the more accurate. You see, that's how it looks. More accurate, more accurate, more accurate, more accurate. A lot of people using system like, but still, like, I cannot explain this. There is the guy who using the system for 6 months in a row, and only today he asked me, so could you explain me why should I use the yellow one? I was like, because 6 months. I was like, wow. But then I asked him a question, why are you doing that? He said to me, like, because I'm using this system only for the spot investments. Like he said, like, I don't really care if the price will go slightly lower or slightly higher. He said, like, I'm doing the same things as you doing. I'm trying to stick to the plan. I'm trying to trust the process. And I was like, my bad. Sorry for judgment, but still, of course, if you're gonna go on the higher time frame, and you will see when the yellow indicator turning around, you will be more profitable. So let's delete that mark, let's delete that mark, and let's leave these marks. Let it be. We're not gonna go on the daily time frame, but let it be. And we have really bad news here. Where's the green? We need green. What the fuck? Here and here. And let's move this one guy here. So yeah, I'm expecting. Let's forget about those lines. Who cares about that? You called this movement? So you said to your followers, especially in the TikTok, thanks God you blocked my TikTok. Hello to everyone from Bangladesh. Thank you. It's fucking insane. Like, people willing to get something for free like all the time. So I sold, and I told to people like immediately. The first thing, people in the private group heard this information. Then people, no, you know, the first one was my girlfriend, and she was like eating the salad early in the morning. And this was the first morning when I put my face like this huge guy in the water with the ice. And then I was like, I need to sell, I need to fix. So the private group heard this first, and then people in the TikTok. So we don't need that line. We don't need that movement. We don't need that. We don't need that, guys. For what? By the way, Arbitrum fucking insane. Fucking insane. Fucking insane. Ooh. But here, the price will be lower. So it means when this guy will turn around and go down, we're definitely gonna see lower price. But still, I think I bought it here, and I don't remember. I think I didn't scale the price here. So that's why I'm holding, and will hold way more. We'll buy here and we'll buy here. Anything else, we don't need this information. Just buy here. ADA doesn't look good. And I think I'm still holding like 40,000 of ADA, $40,000 of ADA coin. You know, yeah, we could see the movement down on the ADA. It doesn't look really good for me. Force, buy more, here buy more, and here buy more. So basically almost the same dates. Force, 15, 20, 20 something. The GALA, we don't need that. We even don't need that. You know, what's that? It didn't reach my limit order. So everything that I was buying here, it didn't fix here. And I was giving the promise to myself and to my followers, like, I'm going to put the break even. And then I was like, nah, why should I fix the... Yeah, with GALA, that was my mistake. So I sold here, then I bought here. And right now I'm not doing anything. I'm going to buy more here. I'm sorry, my friend. I will show you. I scaled this position. I'm going to show you. So we have copy. No, GALA. Save. We have this picture. So we're going back here and we're doing copy photo. So we're doing paste. This is my spot position on the GALA. So we have 0.016.2, 0.0.16. Oh, I didn't scale it. Okay, I didn't scale it. I bought it here. I didn't sell it here because I was expecting that the price will be here. And I put stop loss and then I just took it off. So it means that I will probably try to scale this somewhere like here. I want to see price. Somewhere here. And that's when I'm going to put more money in the asset. Yes, the date you have. XASH, I love this coin. I'm trading it since 2021. Why should we? Like, we don't need anything here. We don't need that. We don't need anything. So with that coin, you're going to see my next limit order because it's shown on the chart. So probably at the beginning of July, I'm going to try to buy this asset because the last time I was buying by market here and I was selling here. That's it. I took that. The screenshots are in the groups all the time. So right now we have, take a look at all this divergence, too many divergence, but the last one is the bearish. So I will try to catch this asset somewhere here, or I'm just going to stick to the limit order and then I'm going to hold this assets. The last two will be Dogecoin. So let me put this line here. I'm not invested in this bullshit. Let it be like here. So it means when this guy will be at the bottom, you can buy. Or when this guy will turn around like that. But in my opinion, wait for the huge red candles on the Bitcoin and all other crypto market. The PEPE, the same thing with the PEPE. I don't give a fuck about this coin. And the last one, you all love this coin. It's gonna be Trump. That's the expectation, down, up, still not there, still not there. Okay, then just wait. But you see that Trump will do something different. So we have all these ups and downs, but still every movement should be I don't know what it should be. I think my brain starts to lagging, glitching. So that's it for today. There is not going to be stock market discussion for today because I'm a little bit tired right now. Uh, I want to say thank you. I know that you have a lot of assets. I know that you want me to analyze your asset, but not this time, not this cycle, my friend, not this cycle. When we're gonna start telling to you that we are in the worst situation, because I'm expecting that the market will go down, all markets will go down at the end of the year. Something gonna collapse first, earlier, later, we will see. So, oh my back. I'm expecting that the next year will be not the best year for the whole world, but it's definitely still gonna be manipulative, because they should put a lot of people in the market, so everyone will be afraid to buy the bottom of the dates, which we are gonna tell you, or we're gonna stop telling you that. I don't know. I don't like how it goes, because you're not supporting us really good. So we're definitely gonna be somewhere with the private group, because these guys are paying something, but still they're paying. In my opinion, they're gonna put people in the state of, oh my God, we're going to the moon once again, like it was in 2021. As I said to you 3, 4, 6 months ago, we're gonna see the all-time high in December, maximum January, maximum. That was like in every video. People will truly believe that we're going to the moon, so they're gonna buy more because they are stupid. Then they're gonna give us chance with a 30-40% discount, and we saw that in April. Some of people will buy, some of people will buy more, some of people will buy for the first time, but then they're gonna give us the second peak, the second high for the Bitcoin, and probably we're still not gonna receive any high for the altcoins, because the people will think as I'm thinking. So I lost my opportunity with the Bitcoin, but we still had a chance with the altcoins, and we still had a chance to receive X20, X50, X100. But I'm good with X2. I'm good with 50% profit, because that's waiting enough. That's waiting enough. So it means that right now people truly believe and expecting that we are going to the moon once again, and not everyone as we doing, not everyone buying the dip, and even not everyone who's buying the dip selling the high, because people are really believing that this system will help them to become richer. People truly believe in that, and that's fine with me. That's really fine with me. So in my opinion, maybe from August they're gonna give us some kind of new discount for the Bitcoin. And those of people who's like, I'm so fucking tired of all this altcoin fucking bullshit. So right now the Bitcoin costs 80, 90, 70, $60,000. I'm gonna sell my altcoins, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin, and then they're gonna start to putting money in altcoins. We're gonna have chance. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the same as was in March and November. The cycle is different. It's not the same. Everything are changing. We're gonna have chance, but only those who's scaling and who's buying the dip and selling the high. All the time when I'm scaling and the price comes back to my entry point, I can sell, I can fix the part of which I'm scaled. So for example, I bought GALA, I show you the screenshot, yeah, like we go down on 12%. I'm putting the same amount of money in the GALA when the price reaching my averaged entry price. Either I'm fixing the part of the asset or I'm just holding, because you need to do these speculative moves. You need to like be with the market. You need to feel it, because we all want money. That's why we go and get education from the university, from the, I don't know, like from the schools, from the courses. We all go into the job because we need money. But then some kind of lottery tickets, casinos, a lot of things appear in the market which give you a chance to make profit. And the trading investments is the same. It's the opportunity. So why should I skip and to not respect these opportunities? I don't know. I cannot say it to you. I cannot explain to you. So a lot of people doing that, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm good with everything. But please, I'm asking you for the last time. Today I blocked 2 Ukrainians who's texting me with their stupid questions. Yesterday and day before yesterday, when I was lying on the floor without, like, almost without consciousness. So I blocked something like 6 or 8 international followers. For the last week, I blocked more than 20 people who just like, hey, could you tell me this? You can text me this in the comments, in TikTok, in Instagram, whatever you want to text me. But please don't waste your one-time opportunity to text me in the DMs in Telegram channel, because when it's going to be time for you to receive some information, you will be blocked. When it's going to be time for you to send me the words of gratitude, like, hey, I want to say thank you because you saved my deposit. I did that for my mother, for my daughter, for my boyfriend, for my husband, for my kids. That's how we should start the talk. I'm telling thank you to everyone who really respectfully said their good words about my back. But guys, once again, you can do that in comments. You saw what's happened for the last week when almost nobody was disturbing me. Trades, only profitable trades. Bam, 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 bam. You want that? You want the happy, energetic, like fucking insane, funny analysis? Here I am. Don't fucking bother me with your questions. I'm not gonna answer. From now on, I'm gonna block anybody. Anybody who's texting me without, hey, let's do business. I wanna get access. I have a question about the system. We have the management, you can talk to them. If you wanna talk to me, respect my time. No phone calls. I'm not asking your money. I'm not giving you any advices, especially if you're starting. Like, there is a lot of people who's telling me, so yesterday I give an answer about the PENGU coin, and I showed to you that I catch this short position for 120%. The guy asked me about the PENGU. Like, could you please help me? Could you just say it to me, because I'm holding this asset and it's performing really good right now. Could you tell me what's gonna happen with this asset? I was like, okay. I sent him this message and I opened short position because I put myself in the state like I'm gonna take a look on the asset, because I was trying to find few more meme coin short positions. And I was like, PENGU, okay, let's do PENGU. The indicator shows me by trading filter short, and I opened. Who am I not to do that? Then today, this guy texts me once again. He's from America. He texts me or maybe from Canada, the same phone number. He texts me again. So the PENGU are still going up, and I was like, give me a second. I think I sent to him that he need to sell it tomorrow. No, the line was on 29 of June, so today. And this guy, like, I will quote you the message. So is that analysis obsolete? I even don't know what the fuck is obsolete. I know the word absolute because I keep shorting and it keeps climbing. So why the fuck did you tell me to analyze meme coin, which you are holding, and then you said to me that you are shorting, and then like the same thing. Here it is, the PENGU short 123%. Like, you know, if anybody will ever ask me to cook eggs, I will do that. If anybody will ask me to cook this fish, the poisonous fish, the help me, the tofu, the gofu, the fuga fish, was the first one before you write it. So I will say, of course I will do this, but I'm not gonna eat that. If you want, just sign the papers. If anyone will ask me to fuck someone, if she's pretty and I'm free without relationship, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show, like, that's how I can. That's how I would, could, or whatever. If anybody will ask me to fuck outlets or mixer or I don't know, Rottweiler in the mouse, I'm gonna pass this one. So why the hell did somebody doing something which they don't understand? So the person telling me that I'm holding the position, like I'm holding the asset, tell me, I'm like, here, it shows that from 29 till, I will show you this screenshot. So, camera, this screenshot. You see the trading filter doesn't turn it around, but it's on top. So if I'm gonna open the PENGU right now, give me a second and I will open PENGU USDT. Yeah, by the way, the price will definitely gonna be lower on the 4th, 5th of July, but it still could be not so low as somebody expecting. But in my opinion, before the end of July, we're gonna see the price somewhere like there. Take a look at the cross on the previous low, so like 0.009, somewhere like that. So, for example, yeah, we're talking about this asset. And I don't care about that. I'm just like basically by market gonna open the PENGU in short. PENGU. Just by market. Just I'm not care about this asset. I'm just opening short by market. So let's see what's gonna happen. I'm not telling you that I'm gonna hold it through the whole month. But let's see what's gonna happen with this asset in the next couple of days. And this guy texting me his question. I'm giving him answer. Just the screenshot. So like basically he got the free tip from us, from the system. Then he asking one more question. So what should I do? I don't give a fuck what you should do. I showed to you that that's what it shows, and I'm opening the short position. 123% movement on $100 position. So it means like $123 profit. I can go to the sushi with my girlfriend. I can, I don't know, what can I do? Even the lighting costs like $300 each. $15 cup of coffee in the restaurant. So this guy telling me that I'm gonna do money and then I'm gonna get the system. His question, the last question that he sent to me, either telling me that he is so fucking retarded that he put a lot of money in that position, or he don't know what he's doing. I don't know. He asked me, I show him the screenshot. That's it. Red and green line. So the next thing that I taxed him was, and one more thing, people from America, what the fuck is wrong with the hello at the beginning? What the fuck is wrong? Excuse me. Can I ask you a question? The answer will be no. That's why you're just writing hello. Can you tell me how to get access to the algorithm, or how can I get access to the private group? I saw your video. I heard that you said that all links in description. I know that in every fucking social media you're posting everything, but I just want you to send me the link. You're receiving the link. That's it. You know, I was doing business since 2011 in Ukraine. My first non-profitable business was closed in 2012. And then I was starting doing a lot of business. And then when the war came to Ukraine, I closed all business in Ukraine. And only like less than a year ago, I started the business here in the United States. And I'm tired of paying taxes here in the United States because they are asking me to pay taxes in Ukraine. And I was like, can I just exchange my passport on any other country? I really don't need Ukrainian passport because the worst thing happening there, and the even worse thing will be there in the next 2 years. That's fucking insane. Maybe if you will ask, we will do the live stream about the government, about the situation in Ukraine or in the world, but not right now. We're talking about the money. So I know that it's not easy to run the business in the world, especially in other countries, but still you're trying your best and you just like giving some kind of information. So I texted this guy, could you please text me back 4th of July? Somebody trying to open the safe in my apartment building. Honey, my beautiful, did you bring me something? No? I was thinking, oh, you were in the pool. I love you. You want water, coffee? No, I'm finishing. Okay. Do you want to go and grab some matcha? Matcha or sushi? Sushi? You want kazunori? Let's do. Yeah. Maybe you want to go to the sushi which this guy said to me? And then for dinner, I'll make chicken. So guys, please don't waste your message to me. If I'm in the mood to analyze your asset, I will definitely do that. But please skip this pity story like, oh my God, I have a problem. We all have a problem. We all have a problems. Different zero in the check, different type of problems. Somebody like, oh my God, I broke my nail, but somebody broke in the knee, the leg, the face, whatever. We all have problems. So first thing first, if you want to ask someone for tips or help, send your resume, like CV, like, hey, I'm doing that kind of things. I saw that you print the t-shirt. By the way, if you want to get some t-shirt, we're going to drop. we want to give it for free to people. Just give me the time. I'm testing different quality and give us a time. We're going to give it for free or not. But probably we will try to give it to the people who's using our system. So just text me like, hey, I can do that for you. let's meet on the dinner, let's meet on the lunch, let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Hey, come to my country. But people, you know what they text? Like, when you gonna be in my country? Let's meet. When I'm gonna be in your country, you're gonna be the last person who's gonna receive the message from me. Like, why? If I'm going to some country, I have a like business there. Or maybe I'll be in your country for vacation. So why should I meet with someone? People forgetting that they could text to anyone in the social media. They could text to any neighbors. Like, just go to your neighbor next house or next door. But they forgetting that everyone could say no to them. And every day I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm telling you, like, this is the waste of the time for reading messages, because people don't have boundaries. So I'm telling you, my friends, text me anything, but then don't ask managers like, why cannot I text Andrew? After that, there is the guy who's using the private group for 4 months, as far as I see it in our conversation. And every time when we drop in some kind of, and by the way, I think I'm gonna drop this good news in the public group. When we're dropping something like, you can get 3 days access to that, you can try that, he's always using some free things, and then he forgetting to unsubscribe. And when it charged him, he texted me, hey, can you refund me? I was like, yeah, of course, just text to the support team. Hey, of course, just text to this website, because you're paying them, you're not paying me. They are helping us to build this system. And he was like, he's always trying to be this sneaky, you know, like, I will try that, I will try that. Then he's texting me yesterday. And by the way, your prediction about the gold is incorrect. You said that the gold should go down, but it's going up. And I was like sending in the screenshot that the gold drops from that price to that price. And I was like, you fucking retarded. Guys, please, I'm begging you. The best thing that you could see on the YouTube is the Andrew in his prime energy. Believe me, I'm the most fucking precious person in your subscription when I have energy, when I have like will and time to post things for you. Helpful, useful. Look, you fucking will understand how to do the best avocado toast in your life when I'm gonna be in energy. You're gonna understand how to negotiate the price. I have a meeting with the guy. This is a really good story. Maybe 2 weeks ago, I can go in the iMessage and I will see the first day when he texts me. A few weeks ago, I was going on the small date with my girlfriend, and we was like, okay, we wouldn't go there. Let's go back and home. Let's, I don't know, like, read. What? Yeah, I was showing that, but I don't want to say it. You know, she had the same like humor as I have. Let's fuck or whatever. We was staying in our cars on the Melrose, and there was the guy in the Tesla, and he walked from his car. We was kissing with my girlfriend, and he was like, you have a really bad ass cars, because she has the GLE AMG black on black, and I have the Bentley black on black, and like, it was like, thank you. He go back to his car. In the next couple of minutes, 5 young men was approaching us, and we was like, we were driving back home. So we've been in our cars, and my girlfriend was staying in her car. I was like, just doing something like, I don't know, like to stay longer when we come back home, you know, like small tricks, boys tricks. I was in my car, I was doing something, and the guy knocking the window and like, sorry for bothering you. Can I ask you a question? I was like, okay, he has a camera, something interesting. He was like, what do you do for a living? I was like, nothing. How can you afford this car? I was like, let me get out from my car. I walk out from the car. I said to my girlfriend, like, if you want, you can go home or just stick around for a few minutes. I'm going to talk to kids, because there was 20, 22, 24, 25 years old, like 4 of them. And one of them was, as far as I understand, 2 days ago in the meeting with the guy, he was 34 years old. And they always doing something in their life. One of them doing closing and selling Vidovsky. One of them doing blogging, one of them doing real estate, one of them firefighter, and the other one I forgot. They've been all talking to me, and I already tell this story somewhere in the live streams, but once again, we talk with them. I give my number to all of them, 5 of them. Only one guy, 34 years old guy, who doing clothes, who's doing t-shirts. He go to his car, he represent me his t-shirt, and he said, that's for you. That's it. I told to the guy who's doing real estate, maybe, he gave me his card, I put it in my car, I said like, maybe in 2 years, I'm gonna get the house here in California. Because I'm not gonna buy it right now. I'm gonna wait until the crisis hit this country, until the rates will be at the bottom, until something like yesterday I was helping my friend to get the car, and they said to him in fucking Chevrolet for the fucking base Chevrolet Blazer, like in the worst probably EV car in the world, 14.5 APR. What? So who cares? I'm gonna wait the best day, the best timing to buy house, because I was doing this in Ukraine. You just waiting until the system collapse. War, okay, there is the war. There's like somebody like doing something. There is the war, so it means that I need to get profit from that. I'm not gonna steal, I'm not gonna sell ammos, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna get profit from that in the field, which I understand. So the price of the dollar going that way, the Ukrainian currency hryvnia going lower, the blah, 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 you just trying to invest. When there's the blood on the street, buy. So it means then where is something happening in the country, there is the war, it means that you can try to negotiate the price. On the first months of the war, I get my mom brand new Toyota RAV4, brand new, hybrid, in the top trim, which was cost in Ukraine 41,000 euro. I paid $25,000 for the brand new car, because the guy bought this car and he said, I don't want to live in this country when the war's here. We moving to the Canada, because we have the Canada passports, all family. And he said, I'm selling this car. I said, I'm buying this car. He just received this car like fucking 2 or 3 days before the war starts. He's not so crazy as I am. I sent my Maybach to United States. So I knew something, and I have experience. I know how to say to the 20 years, 30 years, even for the 50 years old people. I know how to receive experience from other people, and I know how to give experience to people. So because I've been doing this for 10 years for Ukrainians, almost 11. So this guy get my attention. They all get my phones. Only this guy texted me the same evening. Only this guy get information from some social media and said like, hey, I hope your back will feel good. I was like, okay, thank you. I met this guy 2 days ago. We've been sitting in a restaurant, and first things he said, could we go sit on the bar because there is the happy hour? I was like, I understand that you sent me the restaurant. And I told him like, I once been in this restaurant. I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I was negotiating the price on the Ferrari Portofino M 2021. I was negotiating the price on the Ferrari, and we didn't get the price, so I didn't bought it. But I was in this restaurant. Wouldn't say that I love it, but of course we can sit at the bar. We sit at the bar. We order some kind of like snacks or like the happy hour menu. We drink the glass of wine, and I said, I give him a lot of information, a lot of experience about his business, about what he need to do, about his conversation, about his communication with the bloggers, I was like, just fucking 2 hours of information like that. for free while I was eating because he gave me the t-shirt. He showed me that he respects me. I don't need a t-shirt. I can buy his t-shirt. I can buy whatever t-shirt in the world. Except you never can buy the t-shirt which not for sale. So it means that that t-shirt could be made, but you cannot buy it if I'm not selling it. And I was talking to him. I was asking him, what's gonna put you in the state of embarrassment right now in this restaurant? He was like, I don't know. I was like, if you're gonna take off your pants, will you feel embarrassed? He was like, yeah. Would you go around the bar without your pants? He was like, no. Would you do that for $10,000? He was like, definitely. So I was telling him, like, so there is the price for your embarrassment. There is the price for every action that you're gonna do, because we're talking about money. I'm asking him, like, how many followers you have? He's like, 400 followers. I was like, would you do ad? Would you go to the West Hollywood, to the most gay store? And he looks like, you know, like the P.E.P.E. in the prime. Like, he's wearing some kind of fancy things on his hand, the cap, the, like, Wu-Tang Clan, but in the stylish way. So I'm asking him, would you go to the Vajo, the most gay sex shop, and advertise the biggest dildo in the store? He was like, no. Would you do this for $10,000? Probably not. Will you do this for the $1 million? He was like, yeah. I'm asking him, how much you gonna charge for ad, for example, the Logan Paul Prime, my business, anything, like anything, literally somebody texting you with the normal business, like asking, like, would you do ad for me, like promotion? He said like $100. So it's like, so you were gonna charge 25 cents per your follower. So it means there is always the price for everything. And you charging $40 for that and $150 for that. But there is the price to produce this t-shirt, to produce this cap, to produce the anything that could be sold. And when you have conversation, so I was like doing conversation with him, and at the end I was like, first thing first, the meter is expired, we need to go. Second thing, my back starting to hurt. Third thing, I need to pick up my girlfriend. And the fourth, thank you for meeting. He was listening to me, and I was telling to him, you can always get the price if you want. When the waiter come to our table, I was like, what should I do to get discount? He was like, he was paralyzed. He was stuck, like, error, what do you mean? I was like, what should I do to get discount on this menu, on this food, on these drinks? He's like, tell me. It's like, you know, I was doing these things back in time for my friends and they caught me. So basically I cannot do this right now for you. I was like, why? You even didn't try. Give me like free coffee or whatever. Like, should I order the bottle of the wine to get discount? So I was showing to this guy that you should communicate. Like, who cares? And I'm telling him, like, if I'm going to talk to him one more time, I'm going to ask him to bring the manager. And I'm going to tell them, hey guys, I don't have money on me. Zero money. So there is two options. You calling the police and you're not getting anything, or you giving me the fucking 10% discount. That's it. If I have this money, I can get something for that. Because you're not paying when you're entering the restaurant. You're paying after you eat. And there is always option to pay the credit card, etc., etc., etc. But the last option, either you're gonna wash the dishes or they're gonna call the cops. So that's gonna work. They will listen to your story until you're talking. They will always say sorry when they listen to your story. Like how this quote sounds like, if you're doing something for someone and then you're telling them something opposite, or you putting them in the state of like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't know. I'm telling to this guy, like, I could tell them that you have a birthday today, or my grandmother died. So I'm like, who cares? I can say anything. I can go in the bank, in the app, block my card, and say to them, like, I'm sorry, it doesn't work. I have $20, but the bill is 40. What can I do? Can I pay tomorrow? No? Can I get discount? Because I know that I can. So I was showing to this guy that he wasted his 34 years of life living in the best country with the best fucking opportunities in the world. He didn't build anything, but he's doing great. But there is one thing, he's doing wrong things. Because Easy selling his t-shirts for $20 and he's the billionaire. Because somebody selling t-shirts for the $1 and they are billionaires. So that's not the matter of the price, it's the matter of the marketing. It's the matter of the how you're gonna show your t-shirt, why people would like to get your t-shirt. So that's why I'm telling you, there is a lot of things that I can say to you. So don't waste your opportunity to text me. The last thing that I say to this guy, hey, I have a huge fucking ton of the video equipment. I can help you to do really good quality ad for your project. He said, like, what do you have? Because I have the guy who's doing video shooting. He showed me this guy. He's like using some kind of Sony camera, something like that, like the basic cameras which I'm using for the live stream. And I was like, text him that I have Ari Alexa LF, and text him that I have that sat, that. In the next time, he's like texting me, wow, let's do the meeting. I was like, you always can get anything you want if you respect person. But most of the time I'm receiving messages without respect from the people who doesn't care about anything. They don't care about my time zone. They just consuming. By the way, PENGU is 20% profit. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are traders. Solana 2%, XRP 6%. Ton minus 1%. We are traders, my friends. Okay, guys, I probably... Oh, by the way, the optimism did the small movement down, and then it come back. And XRP, okay. There was the small impulse on the 15 minutes, but that's fine. So I'm telling you thank you. I'm telling you thank you for your time, thank you for your likes, thank you for your subscription. All links in description. Just read before you're gonna text me, because you asking so fucking dumb questions, like why? Then I was like, if the person asking that type of questions few times, then I was like, oh, that's why you are working on that job. That's why you don't have money on that. Just read. Everything was written. Use this, search. Go in pinned messages and read them. Do your own research before you're gonna text me, because from now on, from today, I'm gonna block every person who's just trying to give me his opinion about the market. If you're selling me some kind of news, hey, you were right, because I'm not watching the news. I don't care about the news. If you're selling me some kind of news, I appreciate it. I'm telling you thank you, and I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna discuss it with you. If you sell me your P&Ls, I appreciate that. It's pleasure to receive your profit. If you're selling me, hey, can I send you the wine, or like, I don't care, like food, send me food. Thank you. What the fuck is here? Love yourself. Respect yourself.